If you're not already familiar with Google Ads dynamic ad groups, they're a specific type of ad group that allows Google to dynamically inject or create ad copy and different assets and stuff based on the information from your website. So let's take a look at how these work, how you set them up, etc., etc. Now I'm in the new user experience in Google Ads. You can always switch between the new and the old one up here. But once you're in the account and you have a campaign selected, you can go over under campaigns right here. You can go to the ad groups, and then if you click this plus button here, it will allow us to add a new ad group in here. And by default it'll be on a standard ad group, but if you switch to dynamic, then it's going to allow us to set up a dynamic ad group. To do that, basically just add in a URL here and then a couple of pieces of ad copy. So I'll show you what I mean here. So this is the dynamic ad group itself. And in here, under audiences, keywords, and content, you'll see dynamic ad targets. And this is where you'll set the actual URL. So we've created a URL here. And then if we go over to ads in this same dynamic ad group, then we'll see the actual ad itself. And this is what the ad looks like. It's just a dynamically, everything's basically dynamically generated except for these two descriptions. And we give Google Ads these two descriptions, and then it's going to go crawl the landing page URL that we give it, and it's going to use the information on that landing page to generate headlines and different things for this ad itself. And part of why this is beneficial is because if you let's say you have a e-commerce website with like thousands of products, right? To go through and set up a unique ad with ad copy and everything for thousands of different products could potentially take you weeks or months, depending on how many ads you want to write for each product. So rather than going through and doing all of that manually, what you could do instead is create a whole bunch of dynamically generated ad groups. Basically create a bunch of dynamic ad groups and put the URL of each product in each ad group. And then that's going to dynamically create ads and everything that are congruent. It's going to target the right people. It's just a kind of a quick and easy way to set up a whole bunch of variations of ads without manually doing it yourself. And that's predominantly where I think Google Ads recommends that you test out dynamic ad groups in all of your campaigns. What we find is that they tend to not serve and get quite as much action in general. So like, this one only has gotten $100 in spend, 21 clicks, hasn't even generated a conversion or anything. Whereas the other ads have generated hundreds of leads and, etc. So it's worth testing out just to see how it performs, but just know that it may not do a whole lot, especially if you're including this ad group along with other regular standard ad groups in your search campaigns. But again, if you're in a position where you have like an e-commerce website and you've got like hundreds or thousands of products or pages or whatever that you want to try advertising, it would probably be worth testing out some dynamic ad groups to see if you can get things to work with some dynamically generated ad copy and whatnot without having to create it all from scratch by yourself. So I hope you found this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about in terms of Google Ads dynamic ad groups or anything of that nature, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies and different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here. And really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.